in arok ost ituruk o mata mama echa. Eshi nanatu nakaka kotati mama che esho mama. Aka as anamachi ina akakacho taisata. So deep breathe depth. We breathe deeply, inhaling this golden energy, and we exhale extensively, sending all those worries, all those things that we don't need away. Keep doing that as we go on with the drums and with the light languages. Tika kuha, tishana, umacha, umakata, ichakaka, chuma, achina, ata, umaa, ajuha, makasa, na oache, enakakuma, chine, ana, nanamaha, namama, marichu, ai, heitakuma, ata, maho, achamakahuma, chamakama, chinea, ahanae nendika ohanatacha ahanakashi neka kwatana makachu mama makache hinakakuche tataka machecha makachu makanike na mama mache chekeke kichina makichina makatutuma enaka ehetaka mao ernakakuta es indara Kisa nata machuma isi nekiata ahana kamaha nita kakuma cha 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 ahana kamachi ni pita mache sauma ehena kakakunta ikinta kumta tata tikinta tata ahana hini kakuhata Saoma ahana kuhashe nakutata chiki akwatata ona is eta kuti ineti ihiakwa. Ihatana ihinakum ishan akur innaramat orreni shi hikakusti takum Aneka huharanaisha. Ashanakakaisha kana kota. Harna ekiata akatutaka. Kataka taka taka tukamachuna kaite. Cheka ata nakuta taisa. Ata mataka china nana keta tatata. Iki inni iki anum. Armakumara. Sinatuta arma maishatawa. Eheneka kuata tuta shite tukuama. Ananarawash. Inaranararuna mahataye. Shineka tucha iha tuta 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 tuta. Cha. Sorenata maikatanama. So I'm getting some energy already from the collective consciousness bringing a message for us, to all of you, brothers and sisters. These times of releasing energies of healing everything that was pending there to be healed is coming more and more to the surface so that you can start discerning what you truly want to choose and keep in your lives. The free will always continue through your human experience. So it's up to you all to choose what to live with. You can either keep hiding or pushing down those things that you have just in front of you on this surface at this moment, or you can choose love and your infinite power to heal. You got that power to heal. These are times to acknowledge your true power. Everything starts by taking action. You might start by making a small step, but you don't necessarily need to make a small step. You can go connect, as you are connecting now, to Source, and take, let's say, advantage of this connection with the divine that makes you the same thing. Acknowledging the endless power from the god or goddess that you all are, you will be able to easily release anything that has been there stuck for a long time. It will be much easier now to release it as it has come up to the surface, thanks to all these downloads and huge amount of energies that has been coming to Earth through this recent portal. For those of you who live with a partner or family, it is important to create your space. This doesn't mean that you cannot continue loving your partner or your relatives, but you also have the right to create some time during the day to have some you time. And during that time, proceed with treating anything that you no longer need. let it go. At first, it might feel a little bit scary, as you will feel completely a different person, as you will be living a completely new version of yourself. Trust, trust in your goddess energy and in your divine energy. As you well know, deep inside, that you have been always guided and protected. Any issue that you came across with in your life, that from a judgmental, let's say, point of view, you have considered negative, they were also there for a reason, and you know that they were there not by accident. You've been growing a lot, you've been awakening a lot. And these are times now for celebration. These are times now to give yourselves credit for everything that you have overcome, for everything that you have achieved, for keeping the heart authentic, truthful, and faithful. The awakening is happening. Many of you might have had already what you humans consider miracles. They will be happening more and more, gradually, more and more. Those things that you call no coincidences. You will be experiencing them because of the alignment that you are creating with every sister and brother, with the other dimensional kingdoms as well, from every single and with every single being from other dimensions. That is what happens when you centered yourself, when you aligned yourselves. Do not despair those who are still releasing many things at once, because you will also rejoice the same divine light, the same joy, and you will celebrate soon the connectedness with everyone. We are pleased to come here and deliver this message to you all. We wish you a wonderful sacred space of light languages. Ikak urk istinarak arma hikar mahor ninea kutiarama ermiesher makurnekiar ormaharniak akurniak orkak ornak eshanarka tumpakar kamashon arnetielta. So these are times now to open our hearts, to give, and also to don't forget, receive. This is what we have the tendency to so often forget. Receive. To be receptors of this love that we all deserve. Everyone deserves. Again, and lately I've been getting this message quite often, that I should keep saying to everyone, that symbol, like the infinite, that is like an 8 lying down like that. One side is giving, the other side completing the cycle is receiving, giving and receiving. If we stop doing this as humans, we are breaking that cycle. We are not completing who we are. And that is something that we need to start putting those fears aside and allowing all that light, wisdom, any good vibes from your brothers, sisters, anyone, plants, extraterrestrials, any archangel that you might come across with in your dreams, in your meditation. Open up and receive. We've been given so long, and these are times that we all deserve to receive. So if someone knocking your door saying, hey, I have this to offer you, yes, open that door to that person, because you're gonna also, let's say, allow that person to feel that wonderful feeling that we have all when we give. And then you will also benefit from what you are receiving from that person. Stop falling into the fears, because well, the only thing that we are doing is really placing there a wall, really placing there a door that doesn't allow us to be complete. We are meant to be connected. All of us, we are meant to be connected. This is not a concept anymore. This is not something that are in the books. This is something that is happening now, like they say in the channeling. This is happening now. So let's come back to our true essence. Let's start being who we truly are. We are that. We are that by nature. We are givers and receivers equally, totally equally. So yeah, let's proceed with the blessings. I think I'm done with mine. I spoke too much already, so I'm gonna let Alison to to go ahead with her blessing. And yeah, we continue from there.
Okay, I'll give it a try. I think I'm ready. Sana hei koto e safare e noho koto mahana ati si shere e nahata. Hai kua e nahata saka I na kato o ui shavana e te e sa shahana katido o sobe e naha u tire ke e na. Kua e naha I sa shatira kua e na katato rapade e se shata. Menehe ui sakai katate nahatai so shotoro kuno huni mine e se tirikine ete wishanahata eva ho na akino o sakai ki inok isa akire hema e veheshana ui kanahasa Urahana mana atire isha'a. Ukwara iniki iro. Avana asa ishototire hena. You're back.
Thank you, Alison. Thank
Well,
you. It was so beautiful.
thank you.
Yeah, Alison, for a couple of weeks or so, you had this blocked, didn't you? I'm glad it's back. Yes. Wesley.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
So intention. What I've been getting at actually.
It's a blessing, Wesley. We will go with the intentions later on.
All right. Sunayata kuyatu aka niyatu sunayatana baba. You are satu ya nama yeatu aka kiyoatana. Oyoa satu atana, hioa saku atana, hiawaya, hioa soata, koya, hu shiwatana. Oya satu aya baya suaya koya yoa suaya huya baya suaya tunaya kiasuatana. Heasu iua suatana paiua suatana moia siuatana paioa kosiapa paiuapa siuvaya heioa koia suiata kanaiata namaioa Oa, Masuoa, Kaioa, Siua, Sunata, Kua Satua, Tanaya Sahioa Tano, Suatania, Kuatana, Kwasana Tiatana, Mamaya, Sunata, Kua Siua, Masa Tuatana, Saha Ho. Kwasiakana, Baba Maya, Mabaya, Suata. Kasuka, blessings. Suata.
Thank you, Wesley. Tawa.
Greetings, everyone. Thank you, Wesley. Thank you, Alison, for the blessings.
Excellent.
It was awesome. Yeah. Nayatu mayalana kayalanasa. Umayalanata ashu ayalanata su. Na mayaka ayu alayanata solo. Amayalanata suko. Amayalanata suko. Ashamayatu yalanata. Umayalayanasu ayatamayato. Ayamayalanasu yalayanata. Hamayani yalanasa, hayamatai yalanata, hasha, hamayataki yalanatu, ama ayata. Thank you.
Thank you, Tawa. Thank you. So lovely. Kimberly, would you like to do a blessing, light languages?
Sure.
Thank you, lovely.
You're welcome. Blessing from the heart. Busiruatirasa, Yeresuruatira Hokurasa, Ina Yerosira Tatasha Yeruata Karasayana Moyanasa, Ayana Wosukuera Shila Yanamoata Tasha, Ala Yerotiatasa, Ayara Kirasukiruta, Ara Yeruara. Asariruakiata, ira larada, watara sarata tacha, ira para sana.
Thank you, lovely. Thank you. Mona, how are your light languages? Not activated? We cannot hear you, love.
I'm activated, but I'm still new, so I can do a movement of Reiki if you accept it. I can offer a movement of Reiki Shokure, for example, which is it's not really light language, but it's a power energy that's supposed to empower us. So it's called the Shokure, but I don't know how to go about light language. Like, is it something that comes automatically from inside, or how do I?
Yeah, usually just feel like when you dance.
Okay. Okay. Well, you have.
And the movement just come along, and you don't know why you are making that move or why you are moving your arm, but it just come out like that. Something move your system. There are vibes moving your system. So yeah, exactly. Any movement that you might feel when you breathe the love in and you let it flow. Those movements are light languages. Anything with the intention of love is light language. Even if you want to speak in French, something beautiful that comes from your heart, that's light languages. In English, the same. In any language in the world, those are light languages also. This is not about downloading light languages from other beings, another dimension, and discriminating ours. No. Everything coming from the heart is light. So if you are speaking and you are sending light and love, that is light language. That's it. As natural as that. So yeah, I mean, if you want later on to try, you just raise your arm, let me know, and give it a go if you want. Okay. I'm gonna pass to to Veronica. Veronica, we are doing some blessings with light languages. Do you feel like doing one? Okay, your microphone is muted at this moment. Please activate it.
Did you hear me now?
Now, perfect. Welcome.
Okay. Thank you. I made it. I got just 5 minutes.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes.
Okay. So shall I do a blessing, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Pirande anasa namu akalayete anakarewata. Piramu sendara yolaten daranasandare anama kole aneseteo. Kurane amaya sutene anasandare yatukarane amekere no supayena sentaruaneata. Karua maya ni tandaruase. Pirame atungarane yatela kuye masanda yena mokore tensariata. Borana yata yanama kule anasanta repoyene tena homahe. Piramina tukarane yatendarana sandare amakua la tandre aseate. Kungarania mayaniata. Kureyanea no soto ne metandaru asupakayaneana. Kureyana matola minya tuku porenea sandarea tehete uporema tu satandaye. Karuanasa meyana. Kurara yena tanda ne atakuarat nea sendara muana tasaye. Kuyele tendare asupayeta. Kukaranea masandaru natashae. Karua yeata. Karua sanda mayane terelo. Kurea masupera tu aragua yete sandare alatao. O kamaina meya lataya poete. Kurena tanda matarara satu meneatu. Kukara yela tela masantareya teya ne maguala ne aseya meta neata. Burea nantarasata. Burea neya tandarua peata. Kuraya mayania tanda sola tawaneyata. Kuma seya doa po tondorea ne perende sotola yela kola mua sanda muyanea te alagua fanda ya te ale. Kura niya nayata. Kumera tua ne sete loa pera numon sotoreate. Kera niane anaguane cura la tensa no macaratilla la caseate umbayanatae. Yep.
Thank you. Thank you, Vera. Thank you so much. Christy, do you feel like doing one?
I do, but I'm still waiting for the light language to flow. I don't know.
Give it a
I
go.
don't know where I'm blocked.
Let's see. We are not here to judge you. Try. Give it a go.
Don't give up on me.
We don't.
Don't give up on me.
We don't. And there is no time pressure. Put that away. Also, all the thoughts that comes to the mind, like creating doubts or giving you that sensation of, oh my God, they are all there waiting for me. All those things out, because again, we are not here to judge you. We have created this sacred space for this, exactly for this, to let the love and expression to come out. And then we are all here patient for that. We are here for each other.
Thank you. In time. It'll happen in time. Thank you.
It all will happen in time. Also, take the opportunity when we are doing the collective light languages. Try to give it a go there, because you will see there is gonna be like much easier. It's like when everybody's talking in a massive crowd of people, and then you just feel more like they are not listening to me, so I'm gonna throw everything there. So try that. You will see. It will start flowing a lot. Who else speak light languages here in the group? Lindsay, welcome. Do you speak light languages? Lindsay Rose. You are muted. All right. If you cannot unmute yourself, you can write in the chat there in Zoom. There is a chat just at the bottom of the screen. You can write any message there to the team. What about you, Mel? Melissa Tulo.
Hi.
Hello.
Not yet, no.
Not yet? Okay. All right.
No.
So activation for you. Stacy. Hello. Do you speak light languages?
Hi. Yes, I do. Yeah. Okay.
Would you like to bring a blessing?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hari jamba terapi tetapi jamba hari jamba teri jamba jamba tera hari jamba terapi jamba terapi jamba tera hari jamba hari jamba tera hari jamba tera hari jamba teri jamba teri hari jamba teri jamba teri terapi tera hari jamba tera hari jamba teri jamba terapi jamba hari jamba teri Thank you.
Thank you, Stacy. Thank you so much. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let me see the chat here. No, Lindsay cannot speak light languages, so we will do an activation for you, Lindsay, in a minute. But before we are gonna start with Mel. Because the Mel, Rubini, and Filini, well, actually, Mel lives in UK, but she needs to leave because she has some work to do. And Rubini and Silini, they live in Sri Lanka, I believe. And yeah, it's quite late over there. It's maybe 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. or something like that. So let's start with their intentions so that if they wish to go to sleep at some point, they can go. Mel, you are the first one to have a go. So, and to share, if you want, with the group an intention, and we will do also an activation for you. So we will do first a supportive intention that can be for yourself or for the world or for anything that you like.
Okay.
And then
so I'm just thinking, this is a very special season, Passover season. Lots of people, Buddhist, Muslims, and they all celebrate this special month. Could we bless the heart of God and like all the light beings who's assisting humans and the earth, angelic, star brothers and sisters, spirit guides, like all the guides, so then they can bring more light into the planet.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so those who speak light languages, activate your microphone. Let's support this intention from Mel. And once we do that, we will do an activation for her if you wish to join me. Okay, let's do it. Also, for those who don't speak light languages, you can put your intention also with your heart and do some prayers, which equally works. They are equally effective. So, yes, bring it on. Hai shikika turnikia tur. Emma atika kum tikarama atu o. Te esa rim. Erkisu morma adis ene. Esinama katum machista nara makumata. Tine es inara makupa te dar. Tur marineka tur sanama. Sinamas yara. Hini kakuka
Pasaya tuya tumata yawata posia tuaka
Sarma Sinakaku
Asiwata
Makute
Kuasia tua ka.
Tete ete ki machika opa.
Ibaya na hiatana.
Maiko tai.
Kusiata.
Ne aramaku te.
Siwatana
Opo poi
hiatuata.
shakaku ne.
Kusua kua.
Arni nama.
Siwana sana
Harika
hiatuata. Kuya siwatana tu.
Taku machu
Tua baba.
shakika.
Vaya shuaka.
Rimama
Siwaka
tuki
saniatana uata. Yasaka.
Mate kurre mama mai.
Ya siwata.
Orna maisa.
Siwatana.
Hana
Siwatana. Ua sa tua tana hia.
Tupatika.
Chusanuata.
Arna
Iwaka.
paisi.
Ua saka.
Inakatu mashe nara mache. Ikana
Iwatana.
hachi ne wagia
Iwata.
kuana.
Wasana.
Inaku machi ne.
Taba iya.
Ina urmaka chu. Kuona kana o.
Waya kuatana. Mayuaka. Kuasata. Sanuatana. Hiata. Siwa sakawa. Sunaya siata. Kuasa. Nayuata. Hiatata. Kasa uatana yaha. Shriasana hiata. Kuna siata. Sawatana. Suatana wo iakoa. Kiwa sahu.
Hanamata. Tamamahatana.
Saka dua kana ia sawa.
O mahanatika hanamacha.
Hanua sa sia tua
Kahata. Rena makati kahamate yana.
Suatana siatana ha.
Hornana
Hatua
makata
kaha.
ta 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 ta
Pare e nakati iso
Uya siwa sana wa tana baya.
Inakatire na
Haya sa. Sayana ha. Watana ha. Lamaya ha. Hiataka. Saka tuata. Kayuwa sa iatana. Suatata. Hiwata.
Tahana makati
Hiata.
Siwata
Hiwata.
Hiwata
Hiwata.
Chana machumanata Mama, makarmachu marti kaka, chicha chita naku chu.
Iwa sata satua taka hiatana. Iwa tana satana hiatana mayaha. Iwa tana maya baya satuata. Abashi iwa ta suatana liata. Maya satuata. Iwa ta satuata. Sawaya kaya wata ta sayawata sumbanaya sinawata payawata
Yamaka Machia Machanaka Hachamacha Chikamaku Hanachanaka Dana Makachia Nakahatana
Sambaya, Sibaya, Shiba, Kuatana, Tatuataka, Kayawaka, Sakuatana, Sunayata, Siwataha, Kia Shiwa, Suwakanaya, Kosana, Tiata, Payuakana, Iata, Sanuatane, Iatana, Kuata, Kosaniatana, Suatana, Payuaka, Ushiwa, Suwato.
Ya katana ye kaka kaka ye keta ya kaka tekana ya kaka ya kata koshmi kitana ya kata ye taya 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 koyoko no yoko yai.
Welcome, Elsa. Very familiar light language. That was. Wasn't it, El?
I recognize
You recognize it too, yeah.
the singing too. I could feel the similarity in the song too. I love it.
Yeah. That was very beautiful. Thank you all. Thank you all for this beautiful, beautiful sharing. And if you are ready to continue, let's do an activation also for Mel. We will do intention activation for those that need also an activation. So intention and an activation. All right, whenever you like. Aku machu kacha kachu takaorana achaka ihita chana maku ocha heta ana ahata uma okika acha aka
Shiba, Swakata, Siwatana, Piyatuaka,
chicha or ana menana
Wasana, Tiata,
enamania nakuma nama metine mena mana kika utakana mapa Hua maha ta hanati ta tu maha yana kaku tashe Yashira Haku Kama Tuna Anata Tina Anatan Ta Anatan Tenekaku Ota Ateche Ekakuka Shana Anna Ingan Kana Kukum Antik Lakur Inamanacha
Chega pakatito kutora masha yetu shayata yetu rabasha katiro kutora masha katakata kuto yetu rabasha
Kosia tua taioa kania suata nioa sa oea sa oea kuaia tauna. Haioa seua ioa taua kana kiua tanoa tanamaya siua tanamaya kia sua kana iovata siua tanamaya vata.
Okay, few messages for you, Mel. One was like a huge, let's say, like if your soul had a huge need to find a space for yourself in order to calm down your mind and let things flow more through your heart. I could see a huge concentration of massive amount of ideas, data coming in and out, and everything, all the activity concentrated mainly in your mind. The reason why light languages are coming to the world, or as we say before, if we send love to someone using our own language, is to be felt in our whole system, in our whole being. And if you can start from you can start receiving things more from your heart, that will be great. So the message was also that message that we receive during the meditation is open yourself to receive because you deserve everything. So start listening to people from the heart. If your work is very sort of you need to use your mind a lot, that's okay. That's all right. But then find your space to go back to your heart, to start intaking things from life more through your heart than everything through your mind, because your mind is far too active already, just because of the work that you do by nature, the nature of the work that you do. So practicing things that you like, practicing things that excite you. Work is important, but you are more important than work. So all these bunch of messages, they've been like raining during this transmission that I was receiving. They were telling also, but this is for all the group, is that we should integrate the fact that we can send love and at the same time we can receive. We are programmed to send love, as we say before, as we also receive from the channeling, but we can take it to another level. We can take it to the level where we are sending love, in this case to Mel, all together, but you can also receive all these light languages. You can receive all this love as well. You are anyway receiving it. Even if you don't want to, this love is reaching you. But if you put the intention of receiving it as well, that is going to reach you more greatly, more widely. So they were telling me, remind them that they can do the whole circuitry of the infinite, giving and receiving at once, because you are capable to do so all the time. When we are using our mind, we tend to focus with our mind in one thing, maybe in two, but if we focus in three things, we get lost already. Now with our heart, we can be receptive at the same time and send at the same time and feel the whole collective as one. So we have the ability, they were reminding us, we can start using it more and more. And yeah, have you got any experience through this transmission? We also give some time during between transmission and transmission for those who would like to share any vision, any symbol that came channeled, or anything that you would like to share with the group that will benefit Mel, even if you don't have, or you don't know, or you don't have the feeling that will benefit, or you are not certain that could benefit Mel. Bring it out, express it, because I'm pretty sure that if it came through you, it's for a reason. Maybe not to help Mel only, but the whole group here.
Sorry,
Wesley,
I'll speak.
go ahead.
I'll speak. So what I feel, that Mel, is your intention is actually even have the witness of the collaboration of the information that you would work with, and actually work with it with yourself. It's your own choice as well. But sometimes it's actually resonating with what Ismail just said there earlier on. It's like sometimes we would like we're always giving, and it's like even the information that you actually brought forth there, which is super amazing, great stuff. Sunaya tuaka ya shuatana tuakana ya tuatana suaya siuakana yata. So then it's having the collaboration of that, and actually with yourself. So if like choice again, like it's your own choice to take that, but like it's integrating that, because that's the amazingness of this, is that this stuff is so it's so real, and it's like embodying that and then walking with that, and it can make things a lot more the process a lot more gentle. And there's great gratitude then when you're working with that. And so super stuff, great intention, Mel, as well. So yeah. Like, if you could grasp that, thank you.
Thank you, Wesley. Thank you so much. Yes, recently I received also a private message from a lady who told me, look, Ismael, the other day when you were in the group and you were activating somebody else, I got the activation myself. How that come? Well, because this activation, again, are activation for everyone. Light languages don't choose only one person. Yes, we are concentrating the energy in Mel, and that will put like that extra, let's say, power there to support her system and her balance. But this is reaching all of us. We are benefiting all of us here, all of us. That's why they say to keep your hearts open as well, because it's not only Mel receiving, so send and also keep part of yourself also as a receptor, like a receptor.
I saw something similar to you with all the chaotic energy. And what it was shown to me is, you know how we have the 7 chakras and then we have all those other chakras? They were showing Mel and all of us, right? When our energy gets distorted and it's not flowing to strengthen that core pillar in our body again, which is another way of saying going back to basics. So Mel, I don't know if you've studied the chakras, but you can go back and study the chakras and the individual meanings. And that's just such a great starting point to get you connected to your higher self, to just bring that energy that's just going everywhere, because people's clairsentience is just getting activated all the time, and just bring it back to the core, which is that heart space, right? That's the core in between the 7. So it was quite similar to what you said, Ishmael.
Yeah. And I love the way you express it. Very nice. And how are you, Mel? So far?
Thank you. It was amazing. Thank you ever so much. I mean, I feel like there's something happening in my throat. I mean, you're absolutely right, because I live in my headspace due to day job. So it's really hard for me to reach my heart because, I'm trying my best. I do have some time for meditation, so I do try. I think I feel like it's getting closer though. And
Yeah, this is not about rushing you. This is not about you are doing something wrong. No, you are doing great. I mean, everybody here is doing great. Everybody is in the right spot at all time. Nobody is doing wrong here. Nobody. Take all that guilt away from the past. That is literally bullshit. We are in the perfect point at all time. We are doing our best, and I think we have had so much in our shoulder, and these are times for us to acknowledge that and release all that pressure that we have had all these years in our shoulders, by thinking that we have to do things faster, by thinking that we should be better, that by thinking that we are not good enough. That doesn't exist. We've been good enough all the time. And all these things that they have seemed to be like mistakes, they were only symbols and signs telling us, look, it's time for your awakening. That's all. But that's all. Nothing else. Nothing else added to that. Everything else is just love, and it's everywhere. Love is everywhere. The only thing keeping us away from love is this mind here, creating like a cage. Very recently, I saw this painting or this drawing, like a comic, where there was a bird that was actually just next to the to a window, and the window was open, and next to that bird there was a cage, and the cage was also open, but the bird had like a cage stuck in the head, and that was symbolizing that everything is just in our mind. Honestly, everything is disrupting. That love, that freedom is only being disrupted by our mind. So these gatherings, these times that we meet here are for that, to remind us also that here we can express, that here we can say what we usually don't say out there because people are in a very hectic rhythm, or they just don't want to listen to the heart. Well, here in this group, we listen to the heart of everyone. So that's why bring it in, bring your thoughts, your feelings, your passion. Bring anything that you like here if you feel like bringing it. You don't have to. This is all volunteer, and it's obviously your free will. But my advice is to do so. And I always do things like I did before with Christy, like giving her a little push there. Why I do that? Because sometimes we need it, and we need to be reminded, like, hey, we are here just to enjoy each other and to have fun, and that's it. We are not here to say, Christy, you did rubbish, really. And no, we don't have that. We are not here. We are not here by accident to start with. We are here very evolved souls. We are very old souls, and wonderful at the same time souls that we are meeting, gathering, and sharing incredible things, because we are bringing so much to each other here and also to the world. So let's keep rock and rolling our hearts here on earth, because this is what we came to do. This is what we came to do here. Bring our love into action. Here, everywhere, in every space that you can. I know that it's challenging. I know that it's difficult. There are so many spaces out there in society where we still can do that, but you will be recognizing that there are many where you can do it. So take that opportunity on those places where you can do that. Bring that love and share it with your brothers and with your sister. These are the times, really. These are the times, really, to be the heart that we are and the love that we are. So, what else? Anybody else? Mona?
I was wondering, do you know where the origin of the light language comes from? I already have the answer, which is amazing, actually, but I just wondered if you are aware what the origin of where it's coming from. Do you have an idea?
My idea is you can simplify everything by saying source.
Exactly. Well, I saw a very interesting video about 2-3 days ago of a lady called Judith Kusel. She's very advanced in language, and she was explaining something very interesting, that the light language is actually the language that we used in paradise before Adam and Eve got kicked out. Are you aware of this? I found that so amazing. It was the language was used in paradise before Adam and Eve ate that famous apple that took us in so much trouble. I found that amazing to discover that.
And that is true, but also it comes from so many, let's say, dimensional places. From the origin and from source, but also we fractalized in many dimensions in evolution. And there are so many beings interacting through us in parallel timelines. That's why they talk through us. Some of them, they sound different to others because of that, because it also, that same energy from source became particularly like a dialect in a same language. Like in French, there in Canada, you have French, but you have the French from France is different to the French in Canada. And then dependently of if you move maybe 50 miles or 60 miles and even less, you might find another type of French there. And that is what happened also with the different dimensions. So we sort of develop different ways of expression from the heart. So an Arcturian can express in one way, a Lyran in another way, and within Arcturians there are million, practically infinite amount of also languages, and so on. It never stops. To me, they are infinite, truly. But to simplify where they come from all is source. If we want to say that all our knowledge comes from the Akashic records, you can say so. You can say it comes from a library that is there, so our human mind understand better what they mean by the Akashic records. But at the end of the day, again, everything is source. Every single thing that you feel, every single thing that they tell you that is a library. Yeah, it's a library for your mind to understand only, but it's source. Everything is source. Higher self is source. The angelic realm is source. The Arcturians are source. Humans, we are source. So we just have these different fractals of creation from the same divine source that we are in a process of expanding and expansion, and that's all. We are just enjoying different, let's say, lifestyles. As an Arcturian, as a human, as some of them, we just stay like my mom chose to do when she left this planet. She chose to don't come back here. She chose to be my spirit guide. So she's working with me in everything I do. Here in the groups, with the light languages, with the healing sessions, with everything. My mom is next to me. And is also with Naida. My grandmother as well is with us. They didn't choose to come back. So we choose different experiences. Through my hypnosis sessions, there are people who chose at some point just to be a tree. And we can say, just to be a tree, that must be really boring. Well, I can tell you all that being a tree, that experience that woman described to me was one of the most beautiful lifetime experiences that I ever heard before. Because the feeling that she described, she was crying in tears about how immense the connection was, feeling the wholeness and everything connected, and the intercommunication with all beings, entirely all beings. Magnificent. That was a magnificent experience for me with that lady being a tree. And they can also, I found out that you can also incarnate in a cat, in a horse, in any animal. So it's up to us to choose what to be. But at the end of the day, we are all the same. We are souls having different experiences. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful. And these are time for humanity to enjoy this one. This portal is already like enough. The 555 is a big change for enough. Now it's time to have fun, to have joy, Jasmine, like we were talking. It's time for that, for fun and joy, and to bring what we always wanted in life to have in our life. It's up to us to bring it to our life or not. It's time to stop blaming the outside, blaming someone else there that is not allowing you to be happy. No, you have the responsibility of being yourself and being happy as well. And you have that choice. Yes. Then, what else? Anybody else would like to add something to this or to what we had before as a transmission? No? Okay, so let's continue with the intention for Rubini.
Hi.
Hello.
So,
yes. Go ahead,
because
Rubini.
there's a lot of different types of energies on Earth these days, and there's a lot of changes in the environment as well. My intention today is for everybody to be able to integrate these new Earth energies to align with the soul purpose or divine purpose, whatever they set out to achieve in their lives. So I would appreciate if everybody join together and then share the same intention with me so that people can get that blessing from everybody.
Thank you, Rubini. Okay. Tachana pachisha arnatikekihiakwa achiakakuachanakochianakuchi iakakuchi tanakutanaiki-anamanya ikiatume itana ataitaikue chikeakuma chichi anuakuatati eneki inehikiama aranatia ka kuka china makuata anakunata inikeanata eka o mama chakanata machuna katana makanata e hanakuana tianama ornama chikamaka tatuma ihi akuhachi akuta ar
Ikono hoe sa shavana e iki. Kona hoto u kana mana i sata ikuna e. Ava a ui shaka naha a. O sata I naka atere ina eve e naha tere he no oi. U kane hena atasi ture kena eva atasashana a. Kona ai tu ina he e na hate iki e sasha atu. Uvaha no oto I ka a I na ha u iki ish a he aha uena ina ka asa haisha no ho na ki ina atu unama e I tu poi sukatine he na avadi utu
ya
ta iki
ya na ya ta kwatata
ka ine asata ikitere ina ata
na huatala
na hata e kata hoena hata e usahana e
atahana tata
Iyo kayo sawata yatuaka nashiwatana sapuatana koya tatuatana siwatana maya hatuakana tuatana shiwatana tuatana masuatana kiyo tuatana sabaya tiyo watana yuwata suwatanu watayata kiyo watana mayata siyo watanu watana maya wata siyo watanu wataya kayo watanu wataya kayo watanu mayo watanu siyo watanu mashiyo wakana sapa sayo watanu wakana kayo watanu watana kayo watanu Uaya satana baya. Kuatana satuatana hiatuatana tiuatana siuatana liuatana tiuatana kuiuatana suatana yasuaka kiatata Satana wataya tawaka kuatana tieta
Yes, Shahena Atis.
Naya Satuata Kayawakana Ha Shiwatana Tiata Ha Pasuakana Yatana Papayana Sa Sayawata Sayawatana Kuatana Tiata Shiwatana Siwaka Kuyawakana Ta Shiwatana Yuwata Kawayata
Jaco.
Satuwata Yatana Sayata Sata Sueta Kiwatana Tiata Sri Wakatiata Kasa Waiatana Tiwaka Iwata Tiwata Kuatana Siwata Tata Uiwaka Sakata Tuata Siwa Satuna Kakuatana Hiwa Saiwa Kaduakana Tiwaka Tua Saiwa Hatuaka Tatuaka Kiwa Sauiwa Tawakana Yatana Tawata Kiwaka Kiwata. That was mad. That was mad. That was totally mad. That was bonkers, actually. Totally
That
bonkers.
was severe. As soon as I came in, I had to rip off my dressing gown. I got so hot. Whew.
I'm also boiling. Welcome, Wilma.
Howdy, howdy.
So nice. So nice. What did you get from there? Did you get any messages apart from heat and a lot of love? Any messages for Rubini was, no? Did you get anything from there? No?
I got a lot of energy in the head. There was a lot of people being shown with suppression of overwhelming feelings. So, you know, that feeling where you have to be strong, but really you have to go into those feelings to release them. So there was an immense amount of collective suppression. And so they were clearing that. And then I was seeing the heart as well. There was a lot of codes going into the heart. And I can't remember much more, but there was a lot going on. That was a fun one. Integration, right? That's what we were doing?
Yeah. Yes. There is a lot of integration needed and a lot of things going on around her. And also that message that we mentioned in the beginning when you were trying to connect with the session was about finding time for yourself and doing such integration, doing some that exercise, meditation, and dedication for herself. A lot of that also for you, Rubini.
Trying, but it gets so difficult, you know, with work and studies and everything.
You see? Yeah,
It's too much.
but you're first. You're first. That part of you, work is part of life. Study again is part of life. But your health, we are not just made of this physical body that goes to work or talk to the family or talk to friends. Or we have also our inner health that is from our energy, from our system, our love. All that needs to be in balance. Our mind needs to be in balance. How do we do that? By going back to that space, our inner space. And I know that this is a cliche, but it's never enough. I mean, humans, we tend to keep our stubbornness going, and we still prioritize that other things are more important than ourselves. And that's not the case. That's not the case. Actually, you're gonna do much more good to your work, to your relatives, to any other activity that you do in this physical world, if you give love to yourself and you dedicate that time for yourself to become healthier and healthier, and you remove all that tension from your shoulders as well, because there is a lot that you carry in your shoulders. And I know it's not easy, but we need to create that space. We need to do it. We need to do it. Sometimes we need to make very serious choices, like I had to do in my lifetime. I mean, in this lifetime, with my own family, I had to take my own choices and to choose me, because they wouldn't. It's like we are programmed with that type of care. I love you, my son. I love you, my brother. I love you. All of that, but as they weren't aware of all the other spiritual part that I needed, they didn't truly give any importance to that. But to me, that was very important. And so I had to choose and to take my suitcase and then travel and come to UK. And I came in 2002, and I'm still here since. So that was a difficult choice to take, and to leave the family behind, let's say. But now, my mom, before she left, she recognized that that move that I made, that was a very good move. A very good move. And now my sister knows that also. She recognized how much I have grown since I left. So sometimes we need to make our own choices, despite what other people who love us think. And that sometimes really tough, but worthy, very worthy. You will receive the reward at some point. I am receiving a lot from the last 3 years and a half, and it doesn't stop. It's abundance, 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 and more abundance. So that has been tough, yeah, very tough, since 2002 until 2018. That was very, very tough. But after that, it has been amazing. So if I can do that, everybody can. Everybody. Because I'm the most simple human being in the planet. So if I could do that, all of you can, and everybody listening to the video can, and there is nobody in this planet that cannot. So, anything else you would like to say about this transmission? Anybody? Welcome, Alexandra. Nice to see you.
Hi. Nice
Hello.
to be here. I can't really speak a lot, but I'm here.
It's okay, lovely. I remember that from the private message. All right. So, Rubini, what did you feel during that transmission?
I did feel that there's a lot of energy around the head area. But yeah, but I did feel that the blessings that came my way, so felt a bit like clearing up. And also that I'm not sure, I got a vision of sort of like, I'm not sure whether it's a galactic being or something like an elfish energy. If one of you are connected to that energy, I think I got a glimpse of that as well. So, but thank you very much. I really appreciate the message and also the blessings and your time. Thank you.
Thank you, Rovine. Thank you so much. And
Actually,
yeah,
sorry,
Wesley.
I'm going to add to that. Actually, I was going to leave it off, but I have to say it. Actually, Tawa, I could see Tawa, and I actually would see it. It was actually, and it's interesting, because it was brought up, and it was actually what I was getting. Tawa was like he was basically embodying his galactic human self, and it was I was like super stuff. So it just resonated what was said there. So that's why I'm saying it. I was gonna message him. So then I just said I'll just come out with it there. So it was just a second just a second validation on it. So that's brilliant.
Thank
so
you.
The earth, I would imagine what Tawa is working with is earth integration system of the galactic self might be working through this system, which is super. Love it. So great stuff, Tawa.
Are you aware of that, Tawa?
Is he there?
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yeah, you were like, I was actually, you were coming up from the screen and you were working with the energies, and it was like, this is a galactic beam here, and it's like super stuff.
I believe so.
Super.
What I wanted to say, just really, we need to see it into our heads, because I think, it's like where we think so much diversity on that level where is no level. I'm you. I'm you from a different perspective. It's no level. We need to stop level up people and ourselves and say and having that, keep playing almost that game of that comparison, and it's normal. I mean, you got so much beautiful diversity, but when I feel really about integration, it's like we're all a part of each other. Truly, we're all, macros of the macros. We are Mother Earth, and we're all having an importance into this universe. There's no a single person here is more important than another. We are really like the drop of water going through into that ocean. When we're into the ocean, we are all into the same pool. We are all together, united. And it's really having that in mind. Yes, we're going through a lot of hard externally, what's being portrayed, that the hologram trying to push on us. And as we are creator, we're waking up toward that knowledge of we can shift that. Here, this is a beautiful gathering, keeping growing, where we can speak heart to heart, and that's what we're doing. We got no shame. We got no really like, oh, what that person will think about my language. You're my brother, you're my sister. Why I will should, but what you think. I mean, we're not here to judge each other. So it's really, into my heart, it's really that integration and integrating even those parts that you don't like of yourself. When you get triggered by someone else, okay, go back into the game of what that person is me trying to show me. Then I need to work from within to be able to get a different reaction within myself to shift the reality, really. And we are all creators. It's not a single person here is more important than another. And that's what I truly believe, and I'm grateful really again to be into that beautiful place that we all decide to take part. And as, Brother Ismail is saying, this is our free will. We all have a free will, and we all have agreed on that. So don't let our free will really being used or by misleading and misinterpretation and things coming most of the time from the mind. When you sit into your heart, you're like, you know, when someone is telling you I love you, you feel it, you know that it's not I love you from the mind who's trying to calculate or is trying to put you somewhere. No, you know. So it's really about like, yeah, let's keep working on our heart discernment.
The sense of discernment about authenticity. The sense of discernment about authenticity, we all have that. We all have that. We don't need to be in any 11th dimension or 12th dimension or 20th dimension to discern that. We all have that sense of discernment about authenticity. You feel authentic, what you are getting from a group or from someone, great. Go ahead, proceed interacting with those people or with those entities. If it doesn't, well, maybe it's telling you something that you might not be there, you shouldn't be there, or simply ask your heart and you will get an answer, I'm sure. Sometimes not straight away, but sometimes they will tell you that in your dreams, for sure.
Can I say something?
Yeah, of course, Yasmin.
I just want to say, like, I'm feeling kind of quiet today, but I just want to say, like, I really resonated with what you're all just talking about being in your mind and about being in your heart as well, and having that sense of knowing beyond your mind, like even though you have those thoughts, but really seeing them and being with them, even though then they're not other, you know, they are also you, and they are also divine. They are everything. And I definitely know that I'm very quick to put aside my thoughts and be like, oh no, these thoughts are bad, or oh, I shouldn't be having these thoughts, or these thoughts aren't like how you these thoughts aren't how you ascend, or these thoughts aren't love, or all of these things, you know. But just being with them, and yeah, it's like sending yourself love and putting yourself first, like you said. And then when you do that, like you're in a position where you can do, you can just be yourself, and then everything else comes from that. I feel like I'm just ranting now, but
No,
it's
very important what you're saying.
I'm just really grateful to be here right now, and yeah, so thank you all for your magic.
It's very important what you are saying, because we have this tendency when we say bad thoughts or negative thoughts, we have this tendency to run or from them or avoid them. The shortcut to lead with them or to treat them is surrendering. It's actually surrendering. It's just by saying, okay, I know that you are there, but still I'm gonna choose to recreate myself in this sense of love. I could spend 5 hours also worrying about something that is knocking in my door, which is negative. Yeah, and that could be considered a negative thought. Yeah, you can choose that. But if you surrender and you say, okay, no, I see you, but I choose to be good. I choose to have fun. I choose to have joy. And that's it. And that is very important what you say. And the same thing with the ego. So many people say that you have to kill the ego. You don't have to kill the ego. The ego is there for serving a purpose to every human being in the planet. It's part of us. It's part of creating that this discernment, so that we can appreciate what is good and what is bad. So it has a functionality there that it has been serving us for such a long time. And again, instead of trying to kill it, or instead of trying to avoid it, it's about surrendering. It's okay, I hear what you're saying, I love you, I send you a hug, I send you love, but I choose to be happy. I choose to be doing this, and take things also into action. You can do it just by feeling and taking a decision, putting the intention on something, or you can take action about doing things that you truly like doing in life. You can bring those positive ideas into action about whatever you like doing in life. And that's it. Instead of that constant fight that we have thought for so many years that we have to do, we don't have to do anything. Anything. We don't have to do anything, actually. We just need to relax and release and trust and surrender. And when you surrender, everything starts flowing. And that's it. And sometimes what happens is that we got used to suffer. We get used to suffering. And then we get attached to suffering. And we have a certain belief hidden somewhere in our subconscious, believing that if you release that suffering, you're not going to be yourself anymore. So you start fearing to be something else, because you have been identifying yourself for so long with that person who have been suffering all the time. From the moment that you give yourself the opportunity to become that someone else, that new version of you, more positive, valuing more the good vibes from others, from nature, from things that you like doing, that's it. You will start changing automatically, not because some messiah or prophet is going to come and change you. No, because you are going to change yourself. And here we are changing ourselves. Each of you have that responsibility of changing yourself and allowing that light to come in. That's it, period. Light is everywhere. So just be it. And don't worry that if you become something else, it's going to be something better. And if someone sees you blooming or blossoming, they're going to enjoy your blossoming. You're going to be helping others just by being you in a shining state, by being that spark, by being that fire. So be that fire, be that light. That's it. There is no effort. Life is effortless if we want to make it effortless. What happened is true. Yeah, we've been programmed. We've been programmed for the time that we believe in that program and we stitch to that program, we are going to be prisoners of that programming, of that own prison in the mind. From the moment we understand and we acknowledge that there is not even a prison there, there is nothing else but love, that's it. That's it. You are super goddess and super gods and heroes everywhere and heroines. Right.
Thank you.
Right. What is next? I lost the sense of of being here. What did we do the activation for Rubini? No, not yet. No, did we do that?
Not yet.
Not yet. No. All right. Let's do the activation if you don't mind. I just go so high with these feelings.
It was good to share.
Thank you, Rubini. All right. I'm landing now. Tiesiama humaisi oro matu machurena Rubi nikaku teneaku hotaine tiaro. Higarama karna tarme esiarama. Etaka tuos ak otae. Shetakak aromatika kusota etenea. Ernakamastatiki titiakuastanama. Estikatur nar. Otekistanakutar mork ikakakustek. Omahata. Etatamakata. Inamatata machanakata. Anakata machanata.
Wasaya tuakana, lamia tuaka, kia tunaka, sanuia tana, tayawata tuaka, hatiwa sania tuatana, iatana, sanamia tana, payawaka, kuatana, satuna iatana, tia tuatana, nataya, koa esiwa tana, iatana, koatana. Satu wata tiata tayo wata na sata ho. Iwata nuaka na tiata huata. La yuwata nuata satu wata. Koya satia tuaka. La yuwata niatua.
Andare and the Koshkataniatica.
Uayata Chiwatana Satuata Triwata Suayatawaka Kiwatana Tiatana Payawasatuatana Payawata Tiatuata Tasuakana Siwatana Tiatuaka Uayatana Satuata Tatiwata Goayatana Satuatana Payuata Satuata Payuata Siwata Payuata Payuata Nuatana Siyata Siwatanaka Payua Payuata Satuaka Kiata Payua Sahoyataka Kia Satiata Suatana Iwatana Piatana Sayawatana Kuatana Sayatana Katiata Uaya Satuata Iwatanuata Iwata Kuaya Sakuata Siwatanuata Osaka Tasiyata Pasuata
Asuatana satuata ho. Asiwatana sata. Atiwatana. Pasatiata satuatana sata ho. Wasatuata sata hea tuaka. Kianuata tiata nasuata takawaka na tiataha. Tua sa tua tia tua kana tia takuatana taha. Asa tiata suata na sa tua taniata na ho. Riwa satuata katiata natiata atau asuata na ho. Riwa sata satuata satiata na ho. Kia sa hua ya sa ka kuakana kia tana satia taka kuakana ha hiwa tana ha sa ho. Oya sa iwakana tia tuakana tawa sa huiwaka ho. Iwata tiwata kuasiwaka kiuna ia satuakana kiwata nua sakaho. Iwa papaya sakaho.
Awatakaja taka atikana katakana wataka ya wana shana taka shana kwa ni tianti kan tianti akashina katiana taka ni chena wataha ashikana takian taka indian anti sikata ne kutona watai shatakana watakana tia anta anetia ai Shahawatana ayatana tiya tukona wati shututuna kaya tana wata.
Maswakata tiawakata la kia satu nakata satuata.
Sutukana yatawasa tiyatake.
Suata nakata siat suatana.
Shatana yataka. Shabana yatiyana.
Satuata katiata. Suyatu nakata siakwata liata. Suyata. Suata. Suata usaka. Suata. 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 Suatana siatuata kati atakuatata suatata. Siaturata kuatala yatuata pilota kaka. Kia suakata sata. Suatatu wasata. Sata wata.
Sharatianda handarianda ke. Shandarianda hainayatiana hainayatie. Shanto andrianda hainayatie. Shantianda ayana anti. Ando antiende, ando antiante. Anawaya, anaya, nawaya, anaya. Shantuaya, antuaya, naya, naha. Shanto ayana ti eka, shishini eka. Shuane ekatana to koi, shushune katina koshene. Sharane ekata arano ko isto undri akash to ta anayata kohane. Shara ekate inakara akosh katania. Shuhane to ko anari ata. Sha ari eteka araduko. Shka
Ayatuaka, Yatunaka, Tiawata, Tatuata, Tiatana, Satuata, Quasayata, Ayuatana, Quatana, Satuatana, Yatana, Kiowa, Satu, Satuae, Yatanoata, Quatana, Ayatuata, Yata, Satuatai.
Oh, sha'anda kiada ashana kaneti akishne etie. Shekatana kati ayena akashana atakayana.
Kuasata tiata tuata, kuata tiata nata, suayatana, payuata tiotuaka tuatana yata, yukata satuata, satuatai.
Tai shishile. Yetakana kiata kana yete. Akara ekishene ekiyata kashkatana yakata. Ahantua ina ekishene tekiyana takoi. Are etere ena are etara entekendari ashnariatia.
Suatana yata kuatana tiata, siwata ta kuatata, tiata satuatana, yatuna kataka kuatata, satu yata kaka yaka kuatata, sawaya satuatana, yuta satu.
Kiana karatia.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Rubini, you've been spoiled.
That's a lot of love. Thank you.
How are you feeling?
I feel very light now. I think everybody helped with a lot of clearance. I
Yeah.
really feel that tightness going away from my neck and the head. So
Yeah.
maybe that's why it took a lot of work. So
Yes.
thank you.
Yes. It has been a massive, massive clearing by everyone, everybody here, everybody. That was, well, a show. To me, in the third eye, I was seeing colors of all types and beautiful, beautiful energy from everyone, clearing all that tension. But they were telling me also that at the end of the day, it's your decision to come back also to that. So we can send all this wonderful energy every week, but it's up to you to come back to those states of the mind. And it's up to you to don't go there and go to where life is more meaningful for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else would like to say something else?
So they were showing me the mouth a lot, and they were showing me something that you're eating that is not good for you. It was showed to me as a sugar addiction. I don't know if that's what it is for you, but that's how they perceived it. And my mouth got very watering, like a temptation to that. And then it was shown to me as turning into poison. So there might be something that you're digesting. If it's carbs, some people are reporting that they're getting celiac disease and stuff like that. It's more and more common through our food, but there's something that you're digesting that you might want to reconsider. If it is something just like sugar, it's literally like an 18-hour fast. You can already start reintroducing your own insulin. Will start coming up in the body again. It's quite simple to get over that. If it's something else, I'm not sure. It was just shown as sugar because I understand that addiction quite well. So yeah, I don't know if that helps you at all.
I've been having some digestive problems. I'm very sensitive to different types of food anyways. Might not be sugar. I'm not a fan of sweets, but I will keep that in mind. I need to really check on what I've been eating these days. Thank you.
Any carbohydrate becomes sugar. That's why L included carbohydrates. We sometimes think that when we eat bread and all this type of carbohydrates is that we are eating healthy. Well, no, if we don't take it in balance, let's say. And sometimes some people like me, I don't have tolerance anymore. I cannot eat bread anymore. Yeah, it's just like that. It's the way it is.
It would be something that she's definitely craving, because I'm still having it in my mouth. So it's definitely something that you're craving. So check with that. If there's something that you feel like you need every day, if it's bread or something like that, or yeah,
chocolate cake.
Who knows? And then I hope it goes away. I'm going to be drooling.
We cannot resist to the chocolate cakes. We are all sinners here with the chocolate cake.
Unreal.
Unreal. Oh my God.
Unreal.
Yeah. You will know, Rubini. It's like everything we get to. When we bring this like here, that we have very high vibes all together, and we express this and we share it, it's much easier to come back to your routine or to your life and detect and discern what that is. And you just please tell us next week if you find out which thing is what was making her mouth wet.
And is it your birthday today, Elle?
Oh, it was yesterday, but thank you.
Happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday.
I hope you had cake.
I actually skipped it because it was the portal and I had a meditation to do, but that's okay. I had cake the day before, yeah.
At the end, remind me, and we sing the happy birthday for Elle in light language. That would be awesome. If we give it a go. Let's see what it comes through. I mean, yeah, why not? Maybe ancestors' language, sharing some birthday. What's that? Who's talking?
Joyeux anniversaire, joyeux anniversaire. ميلاد سعيد، عيد ميلاد سعيد. French.
That was French and a little bit of Arabic as well?
And Arabic as well, yeah.
Yes. Remind me this, and we can give it a go and see what comes out from that birthday singing. Well,
if I were to sing that in light language, it's not going to sound anything like Happy Birthday, because quite frankly, I can't stand that song. I cannot stand that song.
You don't like that song?
So if I sing Happy Birthday, it's not going to sound anything like it. So just letting you know.
You're going to track a dark entity. You just try it. You give it a go. because you don't like the song. Oh my god. Yeah, actually, it becomes really, really, yeah, sometimes. Well, let's see what happens. Anybody else would like to say something for Rubini? Nope. Okay. Well, let's pass to her sister, Celini. Celini, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, everyone?
Good, good. Are you awake?
Actually, I would appreciate if you could do an activation, because I'm facing some incidents recently, so I would like if you can do an activation on chakra channeling, perhaps.
To help the channeling as well.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's do that. All right.
Yes.
Thank you, Celini. Shaina humanata ene enanu neta humachina kote na hupahana te taumna ekana kuna nate na kumacha ke na kuate na kaumae cha na kaumacha ina ya chaya wakakawisha. Hakakachi nakachi akurna atao taia ona chiakuanara. Shikata inates ere akurna itao te chiakuata tiata. Chatai jana kuocha. Imanyanya na uhaniata ucha. Chicha chakwa cha 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 cha.
Sewata iwakana tiwata suwata chiwata nuwaka ioka kuya satuwatana hiatuwaka Shriwata saya kuatana
Anakwa, tikakwa, akwa tanaka tika kwata, akwa tanaka tu teka oata, chinakuta naka kwata, atuakwa tanakwata nakwata, shikakwa natata wa natata, chakuta dantanama ana ohoata.
Satu tiata. Kasatiata. Satu tata he. Nasatiata. Kusa tu siwa iata. Asatiata na tio tuata ka kuatana. Tayati wa satu atana tio wa ka. Kiwata siwata nayakata. Shiwatata. Iyatunata sata wata hiyata. Iwata satu wakati yatana baba ya mama satu wata. Satu se. Satu se yata tati wata. Kiwa kati yata. Mayuwata suwa tayuwaka. Kayuwata nasawa yawa sawu. Shuwa yatuwaka natiyatahu. Mayuwata kayatata. Mayuwa satu watana. Aya satu watana kati yata. Kati waka kakawaka tiaka kakiyaha. Hata wa satu wata. Kati wakana. Kakawaka kakawaka. Kuwayatana satu haya tayuwata tayatuwaka. Yuwata su yuwa siwata kiwatana yuwata kasuwata suna satuwata tatayata masiwata yata katuwa kakiaka yuwa saka suwata kakawaka kianata shiyuwata tasuwata satunaka kasuyuwa yaka waka tanatia tuwatana tata watakaka kiakatania tuwata kasuyuwa yaka watana yata tuwakana tanua siwa niwakana satu siwakana ti.
Wilma is doing the massive clearing also in the throat, and she even felt like coughing. It's coming out. Yeah, there is a lot there.
Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, 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 hey. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, yeah, what the hour. Yana what the ocean, what the at the Shahatakana, what the ato I Yahatana, Wahatana, Hatia.
How are you feeling, Tivini?
My head feeling really heavy, and I know I have a block in my throat chakra and heart chakra as well.
Yeah.
So I feel a bit really in throat chakra and heart chakra. But my head feeling so heavy I couldn't even keep it straight. I had to lie my head down. So.
They asked me to concentrate in your heart chakra and also the root one, and the others have been doing maybe the heart chakra as well, but I know that Wilma has been doing the throat, and she's still dealing with it. And that's what we do. We feel it. We feel it in ourselves. As we do this, it's like Wilma is coughing and coughing there. The way I experience it is with the pain in my heart. I feel pain in my heart, and then I concentrate on treating the heart, and that heart is yours because you are me and I am you, and that's why the healing happens when I feel your pain is because I'm empathizing with you and you become me, and then I treat it, and once the pain is gone in my heart, that means that that's it. There is nothing more to add at this moment, and everybody, other people have other ways to do it, but yeah, this is also a very common one. And yeah, they were telling me do you have the sea nearby?
We live around the few miles away, yeah.
You see. All right, but they say to do your daily cleansing with the sea, but not just like having like a dive into the sea. Go with consciousness, with awareness, with intention, and cleanse yourself. Cleanse yourself. Ask the ocean to cleanse yourself. In many places, tribes around the world, they consider the sea itself a goddess. Just go to the sea and ask and put the intention, cleanse all my body, cleanse all the stuff that is on me, creating any obstacle or any trouble. And the presence of the sea was during my transmission was very, very much there, very much there. Yeah. Anybody else had some other experience apart from Wilma with the throat? Wilma.
Yeah, I also felt the heart though. I did feel the heart and also
The heart.
the crown chakra. But
The
also,
crown.
yeah, I think that my third eye sort of going a bit nuts at the moment. So I felt like it was like here, like the heart, and here, and it needs to meet in the middle in order to express.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I felt a lot of negative energy coming out. I was doing a bit of burping as well, so it's like releasing negative energy too.
Yeah.
I felt that as well. Like it started in the head, and then they were bringing me into the throat, and they were just saying like it was almost like a loss of hope, stress, and just to express whatever is coming out, however you want to. You can do it in syllables too, because I heard them doing ah, e, o, just to get that energy out through to recognize this energy coming down. And then my shoulders were so tense, and then it was moving into my heart and under my left arm. And there was a lot of stress under your left arm that you might not feel it, you might, but what it signifies is that it's there's something you're not expressing that is going to condense more and more, like move from your head down to your shoulders. And they gave me the word despondence, right? Which is when you just have too much on your shoulders and you're not in a place where you can express. I'm not sure what your situation is, but just to keep in mind that that throat chakra, no matter what we express, it's so powerful. If it's singing just a or toning, just to get that energy out to be recognized, it's so powerful and it's so healing. I felt a lot in the throat too.
That's true. These days, yeah, exactly what I'll explain. Exactly what's happening. Exactly it is.
How does Elle knows that, or Wilma knows that? Because we are all connected. We are all connected. That's it. And here we raise the vibes, and raising the vibes, that connections become even easier to feel. And that's why it's so wonderful to be here healing together. This is not only a light language group, this is a healing group. And we do all this together. And
I'm going to add to that there, actually. There's lots of love for the three of those girls. So, like, I just feel it anytime you speak. I feel it, as in, like, you got a lot of support, and you're well loved. And yeah, the super, like, you're doing a super job, the three of you. And great support to the whole crew as well that's working within this system. Triwatana kasuatana tiwatana sata aho. I had to say that.
Perfect.
I don't speak much.
I only said it because I had to say it. So there's all I'm saying is there's lots of love. Like you're just like a crystal. You're amplifying lots of love. I can feel in your voices, and the three of you, like it's amazing. You're doing an amazing job. Because even our voice, we're speaking English or whatever language we're speaking, there's a resonance because the information it's like a crystal. I'm picking up a crystal now here, so it amplify a resonance. So the voice, it activates, so people feel it, and I feel it. I guess so. All I'm saying, because I feel it then, and then it's a dialing code to me. So then the information runs through me. So then I just project it back out. So see now what Dana. So I'm only saying it because I feel it. And you're doing an amazing job, and that's why I just get the information and then I just project it out.
Thank you.
Good on you, girls. Good on you. You're well loved. You're well loved. Yeah.
You're well loved.
You're well loved, and that is reminding me something that they were telling me during the transmission as well. That Wesley just say you are well loved is very important that you acknowledge it. That you stop thinking or believing what you've been receiving so far as a reflection from other people who might not have valued you enough. These are times for you to take the wheel, let's say, and say, yeah, I am good, and I am loved, like Wesley say. And that message that I completely forgot, because if I don't say in the right time I'm channeling, I forget, like a dream. When I don't write down a dream or record it, I just forget straight away. But yeah, Wesley just helped me to remember that they say in the beginning of the transmission. So yeah,
Thank you.
but again, also what Wesley say, everything that we say to each other here in this group doesn't mean at any point that we are doing something wrong. Nobody's doing anything wrong. Nobody's doing anything wrong. It's just something complementary that we can add to our lives to improve them. That's it. But what you've done, like Wesley say, is an incredible work, an incredible job. Yeah, because it's tough. It's tough to be in this university called Earth. Is really interestingly tough. And then we have to be credit to that we are doing good every day. Also take some time and say, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, why not? Take time from your day, and if you don't have someone who tells you how beautiful you are, tell to yourself how beautiful you are. You don't have someone to tell you how well you are doing something, tell to yourself you're doing great. Because that recognition is powerful. That recognition makes us be in alignment and be the creator and the God and goddess that we are. But we need to hold that certainty within ourselves, that belief, that trust, that faith. It's not a faith towards a God outside. It's the faith towards your goddess inside, or towards your God inside. And that is by recognizing all the good things that you do also during the day. You do that. You all do that. If you do that every day a little bit. What else?
Thank you, everyone.
Wonderful. Right. Let's proceed with another activation. Let's do Alexandra. Alexandra, do you mind to remind us what was that you wanted?
Yes. So I didn't have an actual intention, but now that you're asking, I was thinking about more clarity regarding purpose, and also an activation, to have more clarity regarding my abilities and capacities.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I just want to say you guys are absolutely amazing, and I'm so happy to be here. I love it. I love it. I love every little bit of it.
Thank you. Thank you, Alexandra. Thank you. And that's why we are here also, like just Alexandra Dita, mirroring each other, mirroring our beauty.
And it's not just the light language, but it's also what you are speaking between the transmission, which is also a transmission in itself. So everything you and the others say, it's so authentic and so resonates. So I think we all are doing amazing jobs. So
yeah,
well done to all of us.
Exactly. Well done to all of us. And we should, when we do this, we should include us also when we are saying. That's something that very recently came out in one of the channeling I did just a few days ago with Marta, a lady from Mexico. We should include ourselves when we are grateful. We should include ourselves when we are recognizing things, everything, as part, as one, that we are all together. We should talk with determination and instead of being exclusive of ourselves, to be inclusive of ourselves as well. Like you just did as an example. That was perfect. Perfect.
Thank you.
And the other thing is we are channeling all the time. And we are all channelers. If you find out people out there who try to show off or believe from their ego that they are more important because they are channeling entities, if they go with that attitude out, they have some work to do with themselves and with their ego. Because at the end of the day, we are, like Tawa said before, we are all the same and we are all channeling constantly. In any time, in any moment that you feel something coming from your heart, you might say here in public to each other, and that thing that you might say, it might be the key of what I needed for success on something in my life. And that can happen to anyone here in the group or to everyone in the group. And that is what it means. It means we are all channeling at all times. So bring what is there in your heart, because you are all channelers. This is, I might write down there in the flyer, World Light Language Ambassadors. That doesn't mean that we are more important than others. No, that was just a title. Here we are all equally wonderful, equally amazing goddess and gods, as I say. This is just a way to, let's say, play in this planet or put a name in this planet to a title. It's like we are living this movie, this rehearsal, and I'm putting these colors there, and that's it. Nothing else. But it doesn't represent any difference between each other here. And everybody who comes to this group is going to be treated as equal, and is going to be heard and listened. And if he wants to join us participating in the love we share here, welcome. I mean, if you don't feel like one day, or you just feel stuck, that's it. Doesn't matter. It's not a problem neither. Don't feel weird if you don't feel like talking too much, or you don't feel like participating at a certain moment. No, just feel free, because here we are trying to tell to each other that we are free, and we are free. We are totally free. Anyway. Yeah, let's do the intention from Alexandra and also the activation. Shakaparuta. Diur papa kur papa. Ranaka kota tukwa. Ashakakwa. Kiakwata takwata kaitatwa. Ishkakwacha akwata na watwa. Maikiatata. Itanakwata. Bring more joy to your life. Ikahur maku. Chiur takota. Takakuokar. Ota, you know what you like. Akwata. Ichinarumaka tutakata. Play. Hakwata. Be the girl within. kikakwata. Yurniki yotu mate. Anakatitaikata. Laughter. Fill up with laughter your life by connecting to more and more people in high vibrations. Akuata. Inei kiuruma atiuruma kakwata. Chichachuata tuata. Tiaka.
Shoyanato, Ayato, Ayatahaya. Yetahayana, Yanahayana, Hayo.
Boto mamodo ta potasha da dedo sha bataria tota rasha tora batara bodosh. Evo sharia tora basha atira kotora sha. Daos. Ora bashara tutara bashaya tura bashaya tura sha. Gashira bashia tura basha. Gishara bosha tiro tora basha. Gishara bora ha. Derosha harasha. Derosha harasha. Berosha katashi torasha. Berosha kidorasha.
Wata suatani yakuatana tuiwa sawiakua tuwa iatana tio asatuaka kona tanaha hasiwata tiwata tu tayatana namiyata ta satuata kuiatana wata satuata nahiatana ho kasuata.
Shotoina hataide bashana utoi asashana hena katire he uto shana ana hena ui ae kana no ne hena baha uya shana ina kama asashana hai na ke urahana ae bahuna oi he sashana ana ire oi na hai zahen vai
Shakotora bashira kotora basha kia toro bosha datira kotora sha basha tora sha bora sha kiro hora sha kata boshira bashia tora sha
Saka wasaka viata tua tayata.
Dai katona mashia tu katana mashia kia tora basha sina mashia tora
Jasuata. Jayuwa Satana, Satuatana, Yatana, Kasawata. Suya Yatuaka, Satuatana, Yatuatiatana, Nayata, Mabayata, Tuakana. Nasiyata, Nuata, Nasiwata, Nuaka, Kaiwatata, Watata, Yatata, Napa, Pasuatana, Diatata, Satawatana, He. Hiatuaka kuakanata.
Yana kai sashana aduya na ba e. Wahana atire hena e na kata. Sashana aduya hana kina e.
Napiatawaka, katuaka, kasuaka, nantiata.
Karana eke. Wena kata sha. Ura hana.
Kasayata, siwata tuataka. Kotaka kuatana tiatata, ta satuatana, ta tanaya, ha, wata.
Hanne henna kore henna e sasha. Sashana e doina e. Ira hana kato doina mana asata e kata. Ura henna kata e bashana e.
Pasiwata, suatona, tiatuakana, tuatana, yasatuatana, tanabayatana, hai.
Desnamoshayo tu damashakatayo tu damashiyatayo tu desnamoshakya gutanamashia kutanamakuto de kotokanamakatir
Suata, siwata, ko. Tiatanaya, satana, satavata. Wasita, siwa, satuata, tatuakana, yatiata, tatunata, na satuatana he. Yua satiyuata. Sri Baba Mama Yaka Tatiwata Sakuata Natiatana Satano Sao Yakuakata Tiaka Kuatanata Satana Satana. Yasuvaka Sawaya tu Watani Yati Watana Satu Watana Mama Yata Pashiwakaka. Pastuya Satu Data Niyatana Kuatana Tiatana Maya Tuakana Satana Ho. Tumba Bayama Bayama Baba Nasia Tanasa Sa Aha Ho Aho. Payua satana satuna kiatanata. Payuatana satuata. Kiatunaka kuatanata. Yatunaka yakwaka kuatanata. Triwa satinia papa na satunata aho. Sku kaka sata satawatana kiakaka kuatanata papaya satawata.
Thank you. Thank you. How are you feeling, Alexander?
Thank you. My God, I moved a lot. Like I normally move a lot during transmission of the hands. This time was like a lot. Especially the hands and the head. I feel like I went to the gym. Like it's a pain. It's that kind. Honestly, it was so strong, so cool. I loved it.
It was very powerful, very powerful. They show me. Do you live nearby mountains?
No, I'm in London now, but mountains. I love mountains. I would.
For some reason, they were
there.
telling me
Yes.
that it would be nice that you go to the top of hills or mountains.
It's always that's my safe place. Always in meditation, at the top of the mountain. So yeah, it makes sense.
That's what I was seeing, like huge mountains where to go for you take some space and time for yourself. They were doing a lot of cleansing as well, about a lot of let's say influential energy from others that been there stuck for a long time. Also emotional stuff in your heart from something in the past that requires to be healed, and they've been treating that also. There is more to treat there, they say. You can do it. You can go to that meditation in the mountain, and you can love your heart. Be there in the top of the mountain and love your heart. Send love to your heart, like if it was another person you are sending love to, but love in your heart. And if still things come from, let's say, a man or someone else who is bringing something negative emotionally, forgive. Just anyone, if it's a father, if it's a relationship, just forgive them. Just don't hold into that. Let's say we try to find logic in things in life, and by trying to find the logical or the reasons why we had to go through that, many times what we do is to create a loop, and we get lost in that loop of why I went through that with this man, why I had to take that, why I was so stupid, and that brings and triggers so much crap into our lives. That is something you need to. That is gone. That happened already, and this time is your time. Your time from now is now, and that everything that it is now. That happened, yes. That means that happened. It doesn't belong anymore to your reality. And that's where you, in this reality, you need to treat and love yourself more. The message is in the beginning also, as an addition to the transmissions that I was feeling here. Yeah, that was from my part, from my side.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Wilma.
Yes. I felt that the toning they were having me bring through was designed to lay a base, a foundation, like a strong foundation. I get like the words build upon the rock. And I saw a brick wall being built brick by brick upon this foundation. So it's a strong base, a strong foundation from which to build. That's what I got.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Very nice.
I actually resonate with what you're saying, Wilma, and I'm actually a mason, blockler. Actually, that's what I do. I lay blocks, lay bricks, bricklayer. There's definitely. I'm just going to repeat. I'd end up just repeating the same thing again. Yeah. You already know anyway. Yeah, you already know anyway. So, great stuff. Good work, lads.
That happened to me often as well, Wesley. That when you are talking, when you are all talking, I had that feeling also, like you mentioned, and there is something that calls you from within to say also. But when you start then expressing, you realize with your mind that is exactly the same thing, and that happened to me so often.
Yeah.
When we are doing this type of work.
Yeah, I could lay out the base plate, but it's kind of you're already working with it anyway, so it's yeah.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Wonderful. Yeah, let's see if Naida comes. What about you, Alison? How are you feeling with the? Would you like
I'm good. I'm really good. Yeah, I don't have any intentions because everybody gave such beautiful intentions, and I feel good. I'm so glad that I was able to. I had 2 dreams of where I woke up and I was literally speaking light language, and then I was like, all right, I'm just gonna come on and give it a try. You know, because I haven't really been speaking it out loud. This is the first time I've spoken out loud in like what, a month and a half. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Nice. Nice.
I feel good.
Very good. Very good.
Very relaxed from that last one. It was very, I don't know.
Yeah, very peaceful.
I was gone. I was like in another place. Yeah.
There was a lot of releasing and a lot of love.
Yeah.
Peaceful love. Very peaceful love.
Ismael?
Yeah.
I would like to thank everyone. I'm gonna go, so I have to wake up very early.
Okay, Elsa.
It's been very intense for me today, so my body needs some rest.
Some rest, yes, of course. And sleep well, Elsa.
Thank you,
Sleep
everyone.
very well.
Bye.
Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, everyone. Love and light.
Love and light. Are you also leaving, Mona?
No, I'm still here actually, but I'm shopping outside. So I'm going to be back home in about 10 minutes, but I'm all ears and all heart with you all.
Would you like a transmission for you?
Yes, I'd love a transmission. Anything that can awaken my light language inside of my cells is more than welcome.
All right. Just to say that when we do the transmission again to someone in particular, we are also doing the transmission to everyone. So if we cannot do everyone tonight or today, we will do it next week. But yeah, in any case, we are all getting this energy and we are all getting these activations. So don't feel like you've been we miss you or something like that, because we are considering everyone in this group. And after this transmission, I think we should let Naida bring all her wisdom and love to the group as well, because she's also there waiting for us to end in a way. Ok, una transmisión más y ya estamos contigo, Naida, ¿vale? Perfecto. Takuharinata kumauna tana ukuote esana atao tata itaka kautuotiaka chekatata, bring everything out of you without any fear or sense of shy, feeling shy, shyness, if that word exists. Is iorma hatai etakuma sentauho tika akat ire chika hatua. There are so many out there willing to listen to you and just waiting for your words to be, and for your words and love to be channeled. Hi ishana aru tika kaota echaku hata tuka tika ata. Life might have been hard. Ki hi isha kaata ota ota. But this is your time for resplendor, for shining. Kikaku otaio otia a neis io a tiaka. Chiakata ta taikota. Blossom, my daughter, blossom. Grow hakasukua, expand. Takia na ishatakuata through expression. Tana ote. Ishana o mataita. You raise by doing so your vibration. Kahikatu ka ataita anakatu. And everyone you send those words to will send you also more vibes back. Kikahataishatantu ona. You are very sensitive to everything. Kikanatu taistanakuta. And once you get into doing this more often, this will reward you in such a huge level that you won't want to stop. Hikanakune is in tata otiekitata. Release the anxiety, release the fear. Atakatuta tuata. You know you are powerful. Kinakata tu shanakuta. Tita tu, you have the ability of languages. Kikatuata, the earthly one from this planet, but also from the light languages from many timelines. Kikakuota, chiakuata sine hioro, tikauma tus atatuta, ikatanta ahata. Use those gifts that you have of expressing in different earthly languages is to do your ministry. Use those languages that you already know. Hatika ta kuata. By doing so, everything else will unfold. Kane kisa na kuata. Eshana kutata tuma ata. Itatana tukata titana huata. Shine ku hutu natuana.
Karakarataya narahaya karane. Siarakarataya naraha. Siakarataya narakaya tarane. Siakarataya naraha. Narakaragia karayana he. Siarakarataya naraha. Siarataya narakaya taya ne. Siarakaya taya nayaha. Siakarataya narakaya naya he. Narakaya taranayaha.
I'm feeling lots of love. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Siwata satuwata kiatuna ka kiwasaya watani waka kuasatuwatana ti watana nami watana satua satua sata satua siwata.
Hato kutuena katatire, che ci rivela in nostro katina. Apate isa katai kuna katai che ti shakana ikida che si tere che nene. Azashine heti. Wa katitire che ne shatattare vanahanta in noi sashati kere che ne kai kutunine na mana sata. Paske ne itu che siwata katua Pasuata satuata kasata yata mayawaka kasuata na yata kasuata satiata waka Shriwa yakuaka na ti
Oye, para masara pato, shapapati do, tapati do, shapapati do, totapata, tatoto, tapakati, tota, tapati, totatapapo, totoria, toto, shapayata, yato, tapati. Sokarakapo, shakapakati, tokoto, shakapakati, toto, sharatati.
Wasio ti wasatuna ta yakatuaka kakuaya satiata hasiwa sa wayaka ni waka kuatana tatiatana satana siwatana tiata hatsawataka
Maya hiya moya hi. Boy, my see, hoya, yo. Maya, hoya, he, anamoya, he.
He. Siyataratuanayahanayaha. Siyatarathayanande. Harakaratura we anduanayahayanda wayanahayanda.
Esa shakabna he terekene utuire hishina ate sabana intuigna herakana uchi sheke inakati setereko tushabane ituira kana etse ashahina tutura kene imana nak isoto kututire kene itire kene vatata ushkete sashakana taera kana uture de inata
Wasiyata satuatana iatuaka na paiwasata satuatana na ia sa paiwaka kuaya satuata pasiwatana maiwaka na satuata Sata sati wata kawatana ti watana watana sapaya kuata. Kuata sanati atana ho.
That was awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. I feel so many downloads of happiness, of faith, of love. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mona. Thank you. And Alison, the light languages, they haven't only got activated or back to action, but they are coming even more powerful now. I noticed in the way you do the transmissions, they are even much more powerful than before. Yeah.
I'm not here when I'm doing them. I kind of like Allison leaves the room.
I know you do. I know you do.
My
And
throat keeps closing up though, and I don't know why. I feel like it's a lot of, I don't know. I don't know if it's because of her energy. Probably, right? That would make sense.
Yeah,
I just keep like coughing and coughing and yeah, in my chest. Like I have a lot of like, I feel like almost like I have a chest cold. It's weird because I've been fine all night.
Yeah, maybe because I smoke and maybe because I'm a bit blocked in my throat chakra. I have a lot of things to say, but I'm a bit shy, like Ismail cashed it a bit. I'm a bit shy, maybe, you know, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm saying positive mantras every day to change my reality because in my past, I carry a lot of sadness, a lot of heavy stuff from my past, which made me lack a lot of confidence in myself. But I'm working on it today because I realized that I have the power to change my reality by my positive thoughts. So that's what I'm working on today. And I'm so grateful that God is putting on my path so many incredible souls who are helping me in my path so I can embrace my best and higher version. I am simply very, very grateful. Thank you. Love you all. Thank you.
You're welcome. I understand the path that you're on because I was on the same exact path for a long time.
Yeah.
And my daughter taught me to look in the mirror and tell myself that I love myself, which was very, very, very hard for me to do. But I did it. And it took years and years and years, but I'm actually at a point in my life where I accept who I am. I accept the darkness that I had in me, and I accept the light. And integration is a huge thing. And when you have thoughts from the past that come up, you look at them and you think about them and you ask yourself, why does this hurt? Why is this bothering me? And then once it clicks, then you're able to let it go. I still have thoughts like that. The other night I was laying in bed and something popped in my head that was so ridiculous. And I'm like, why are you so mad now? You know, I'm like talking to myself in my head. And then I realized what the issue was. And I'm like, okay. And then like 2 minutes later, I was like, all right, this is great. It's gone. Like, I don't feel that way anymore, you know? So that's a huge thing. Like, you got to integrate everything. When you're carrying around so much baggage from your past, it's hard. It's almost like PTSD, you know? So you are a beautiful person and you have a lot to give this world.
And sometimes, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, love. Sometimes we also carry the energy of others without realizing, you know? So, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I've been gaslighted a lot by my mother. She's still, sorry, go ahead, Allison.
No, I was just going to say, getting rid of that energy is easy enough because what you could do is go in the shower at night and pour salt over your head and let the salt water just rinse through your body. That's the best way to do that. I do that constantly.
Absolutely. What I'm doing now, what I'm starting to do now is that when I have stress or worries or sadness coming up, I'm giving it to the universe to take care of it and to my angels. So that's another thing. It's a new thing. I'm trying lots of new things at the moment. So I can be as light as possible.
And actually, and be easy on yourself as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, just be very easy on yourself, because you know we're in the human sphere.
Absolutely.
We're in the human sphere. We're in the density fields. But like, be easy on yourself. Be gentle on yourself the best you can. You know.
Absolutely.
It's a journey. It's a journey.
It is a journey.
But we are where we already are in the deeper level. But it's a journey. Many facets of the self.
Wow.
Within the self. Yeah, just be gentle yourself as best you can, and it's up to yourself. Then it's your choice. But you know, just become aware of yourself. Even like I'm just using from my own experiences, like becoming the observer of yourself. Like even being hard on yourself, because like it's very challenging. Like it can be very, very challenging. But what you might be able to experience is the observer observing the self.
Absolutely.
So it's the self observing the self. So then you understand that you're actually you can connect to a deeper part of the self.
So
Choice create a reality. Yeah, you can just connect into that deeper part of yourself, and then observe. You're right. Wait, what's going on here? And actually, sometimes, like even questioning stuff. Sometimes you might be looking for others for answers. It's like all the answers are within you. And it's like becoming the observer, like, right, what's going on here? So even like maybe if you're down on something or you're being hard on something, be the observer of self. And you know, sometimes you might find deeper self-realization of yourself again. So there, choice opinions. Yeah. So yeah, choice opinions. Gentle, nice and easy. Just like water. Just cruising.
That's it. Nothing to add to that. Thank you all. That was beautiful. And let's see what Naida has for us. Naida.
Sí, yo en esta última transmisión he sentido un montón la energía de juego, tanto en la transmisión de él como en la de Wilma. De hecho, he visualizado saltando, como niños saltando la comba, corriendo.
Naida has sensed in this last transmission a lot of acts and images of joy and having fun, especially from the transmission from Elle and Wilma. She saw a lot of visions of you transforming yourself by having fun and filling up your life with excitement.
I definitely felt it. Thank you.
Dice que lo ha sentido.
Y
Lo he sentido. Tengo que practicar mi español un poquito.
Y cuando ha intervenido Alison, ahí he interpretado.
From the transmission from Alison, she interpreted the following.
No hay edad para jugar y divertiros.
There is not an age, a certain age to have fun and joy.
No os pongáis límites en ello.
Do not put limits to yourselves. That's it. And now is your section, Naida. Es tu sección. Cuando tú quieras.
¿Están bien la energía? Para ir preguntando uno por uno.
Yo los veo bastante cansados.
Vale, pues entonces voy directo. A ver. The first portal I saw in grounding.
Pero puedes explicar cuál es este primero si quieres. el portal de esta semana. Después quitas lo de la
Claro,
atrás
claro.
y después
Que sí, sí, sé que me he ido.
se te ha ido la pinza.
Lo que yo siento es.
Okay, she's gonna describe what this portal here represents. The portal just next to her.
La evolución empieza desde el momento en el que decidimos venir aquí.
Evolution starts just from the moment that we decide to come here to this plane, to Earth. That's the meaning of that portal. ¿Y has sentido algo? ¿Con qué propósito decía eso? ¿O?
Con el propósito de que siempre estamos evolucionando, siempre estamos en continua evolución.
And the meaning behind that is that we are in constant evolution. All the time, even if we feel stuck.
Aunque pensemos que haya personas que no evolucionan, aunque les cuesta más trabajo evolucionar, no.
Sometimes
siempre.
We judge others thinking that they are stuck or that they are not intelligent enough or that they don't evolve, and we discriminate them. And we shouldn't do that because everyone is evolving in their own pace. ¿Eso es algo más que añadir a eso? No, vale.
No.
Y ahora pues sí.
Ahora sí. Okay. The first portal is this.
So she's going to start showing the portals from all the transmission and meditation. And this one is from, Naida?
De la meditación.
This one is from the meditation.
Yes.
Thank you.
The next portal is for all blessing.
What is telling you, Wesley?
I'm seeing, like, I find it hard. I'm a little phone, to be honest. I'm seeing, like, what I'm only getting is a flower, and then there's a projection of, like, all these electric currents. And I'm just seeing a flower, and it's like expansion. So it's like I'm just doing it over here. And
Él ve una flor y como cosas eléctricas que se expanden hacia afuera. Anybody else feel something from that one that would like to share with Naida?
I would.
Jan.
Yeah. On that one, it looked like...
Enséñalo de nuevo, bicho.
Yeah. It's almost like you have the world as a flower, and it's like we're blowing out horns of light and love. You see the four horns, and then the little ones here coming out. It's coming out all over, light and love from Earth.
Jan siente que es el amor que sale del planeta Tierra y que se expande así pues por cada parte, ¿no? Para todo el mundo.
Y además,
Thank you, Jan.
thank you. Hay un par de mensajes también durante las bendiciones.
Okay, during the blessings, there are a couple of messages also for the group and for the world.
No sé el nombre, pero la muchacha que tenía puesto Lenovo.
Lenovo.
La muchacha con el pelo moreno largo.
Verónica. Verónica.
Vale. Pues en su bendición.
Verónica, okay. During the blessing of Verónica, she got this message. Naida got this interpretation.
Dejaros llevar por lo que sentís.
Let yourself flow with what you are feeling.
Dejad el miedo a un lado.
Leave fear apart.
Y disfrutad de vuestra luz en toda su plenitud.
And enjoy your light in its plenitude.
Sois puro amor.
You are pure love.
Sentidlo.
Feel it.
Permitíoslo.
Allow it.
Y el siguiente mensaje
And
era
the next message.
Cuando estaba intentándolo Cristi.
When Christy was was having a go to speak light languages, she got this message during that transmission that you did, Christy.
Sigue intentándolo.
Keep trying, keep trying.
Te estás acostumbrando a lo nuevo que estás sintiendo.
You are getting used to, you are in the process of getting used to the things that you are feeling.
Confía en lo que sientes cada vez que lo intentas.
Trust your feelings every time that you try.
Puedes cuestionarlo.
You can question them perfectly.
Es normal.
It's pretty normal to do so from a human experience. This is not a mistake when we question things. We are actually learning how to don't question things and we are learning to trust our hearts. Yes, sorry, Naida, perdón.
Don't worry. Pero permítete fluir.
But allow yourself to flow. Allow yourself to flow. Despite the fact that you have these doubts coming. Accept them, embrace them, like we say before, but don't let them stop you from flowing. It's pretty much the messages that we were bringing also during the transmissions, also in between the transmissions. Once again, Naida is tapping into the same energy and she's getting the messages as well, like we did. Es que es lo mismo que hemos dicho.
Vale.
One more time. ¿Qué más?
Ya está. El del mensaje ya está.
El mensaje sí, pero portales.
Ah, pero estaba Cristi levantando la mano.
Ah, all right, okay, I didn't see that. Christy, please go ahead.
I just wanted to say with that picture, that last picture with the flower in the center, what I saw is as we each, like the center flower represents each one of us. And as we blossom, that blossoming ripples out to our other multidimensional selves, which is all of us. Mm-hmm. And so our blossoming is having that ripple effect for everyone else. And that's just what I saw.
I felt exactly the same, Christy. The same that you. Exactly the same.
And there was one thing, if you don't mind, just to add to it, if that's okay. Actually, it's for Jan. And Jan, I don't know if you any white calf buffalo woman. Have you heard of white calf buffalo woman? Lakota.
Lakota.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about?
You heard of white calf buffalo woman?
Yes.
So when you said that, you were talking with the with the directions. What I was getting, what I was feeling was white calf buffalo woman. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I feel there was maybe it's my own imagination, but I felt there was a connection with what you brought up there. So.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who she is. I've read about her.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. Very, very, very.
Thank you.
Yeah, and there's like even with white calf buffalo woman, there's a connection too even with the light language as it is with some of the Lakota.
I did a meditation one time, and she was included in it. But my children are a quarter Lakota Sioux.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think like the symbology, what you brought up, I could feel what you're like. Seems like she was. Yeah. So it's.
Yeah.
So I'm only saying I was going to leave it go, but then I was like, right, I have to say it because it's and great job again because and I could see it. You know, I can feel, yeah. That's and like even the story, like I feel it myself. Like when I used to hear from drum circles Lakota, and I feel that connection for myself. So that's why I feel like saying it, and it's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Wonderful.
Super stuff. Yeah. Super stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, amazing. and a connection with the star tribes as well, because that's what we're working with the star languages. So it's Star Nations, and integrate into the ground, like ground level. So super stuff. I love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Powerful stuff. Yeah.
Thank you, Wesley. Thank you so much. Well, I'm gonna translate this to Naida. Christy said that Christy ha dicho que la flor esa somos realmente nosotros, que nos expandimos y nos conectamos con el todo. Yo he sentido igual lo mismo que Christy, exactamente lo mismo. Somos nosotros expandiéndonos en muchas dimensiones. Y Wesley ha sentido que hay una mujer que se llama la mujer blanca, no sé qué, de Buffalo Woman, que yo lo he escuchado mucho en inglés, que es una poderosa indígena y que es una maestra espiritual. Y por lo visto Jan la tiene con ella. Y le va a ayudar con las lenguas de luz también, y Wesley pues lo ha visto. Y por eso ha intervenido Wesley.
Muy bien. The next portal is in intention for Mel.
But again, please, can you show it again?
What is that, Mona?
Can you show the picture again?
She's showing the picture now.
Yeah.
Maybe because you are in the mobile, every time that someone talks, it goes away the screen. 1 second. Naida,
Yes.
¿puedes hablar?
Yes, 1, 2, yes. Oh.
Gracias, amor.
Yes, 1, 2, yes. Okay.
For some reason, I saw there like type of swords and all the fights that she has within in order to go to the next stage of her life. That's what I sensed there. Lo que he sentido es que Mel tiene ahí una serie de espadas con las que lucha en su vida para atravesar el estado en el que está al otro estado que viene ahora, donde va a estar en paz.
Encaja.
Encaja.
A la perfección.
Me lo han dicho, yo no. Ha sido puro corazón, ¡pum! Y ha caído al corazón.
The next portal is an intention for Rubini.
For me, the thing at the top is like a shell.
Yeah.
And that connection to
I have
the sea.
to come out of my shell.
And come out of your shell. Exacto. Yeah. Dice que tiene que salir de su concha. Y también pues que lo que le he dicho yo antes es que tiene que ir y conectar con el mar.
De hecho, a mí me recuerda como las ostras cuando se abren, que está la perla dentro.
Yeah. Yeah, Naida had the vision of an oyster opening and the pearl is inside, and the pearl represent really your richness, your light. So you need to open in order to see the pearl within.
The next you're welcome. The next portal is for Celini.
For harmony, I see for her. Alignment, good alignment.
Alineamiento. Mona dice alineamiento.
She's very well connected and very well aligned.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Naida.
You're welcome, Celini.
I'm surprised you are still awake, Celini. I'm so surprised. You are incredible. You are incredible. What's the time there, Celini?
It's 5 o'clock in the morning.
5 o'clock in the morning. Wow. Wow.
But I don't sleep like that. That day it was a mistake. they didn't tell me the session is that long. So I was on my medication.
Meditation, of course. There is a lady in the Spanish and Portuguese group that during the group she has naps. She takes siesta times during transmission, between transmissions and so on. And then when she wakes up, she's also one of the light language ambassadors. So she starts participating, channeling, and doing a lot of stuff for the rest of the group. But then she got these drop energy situations where she say, "Look, I'm going to bed," and then she come back and like that, and she goes back and forth like that. It's so funny. And so nice at the same time, no? Because it tells me a lot. That tells me a lot from you all. That the dedication, because this is a volunteering work. This is really to be human, to be here, to be present, to be for this cause, for us, for the group, for the ones and the people who are here in the group, and for the people who watch the video. This means a lot to me. I mean, it's incredible. It's incredible what you do by being here, sharing this time with us. Because together we are powerful. That's it. Because we are all one. That's it. And when we are together, everything becomes more effective and more powerful. So yes, thank you.
The next portal is in intention for Alexandra.
¿Es Alexandra con nosotros? ¿Está aquí?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. What does it tell you, Alexandra?
I was trying to screenshot it and I closed the screen for a second. Give me a second, I'm trying to.
Yes. Naida, speak a little bit.
Yes.
1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, 1, 2.
No, so I'm, it reminds me a little bit of the Eye of Ra. That was the first thing that came into my mind. The Egyptian Eye of Ra. So, and it's also a little bit of a, I don't know, it takes me a lot to Egypt.
Dice que le lleva a Egipto.
Yo he sentido los 4 elementos naturales.
Naida has felt the four elements from nature. I have felt the center like a representation of your mind, building things up and putting them together. And the top and the bottom is as above is below, and a connectedness with the sea again.
And actually, I've been seeing the Eye of Ra all night. So it's funny it's brought up. Like I'm sitting down and actually it's right next to me in a chair. It's been etched out, and I'm like going, right, that's the Eye of Ra there. And now that it's been brought up, it's like going, that's it's funny.
Yeah, I'm also reading the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, of course. So I'm not surprised because they say in the tablet that as above, so below. So it's so weird. So
yes, true.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Naida. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's a great book, Alexandra.
I'm sorry.
The Emerald Tablets of Thoth. Yes, it's a brilliant book. I've read that, but it took a little while because there's so much energy within the words of that book that I think the first time through it kind of knocked me out. Every time I had to stop and have a rest before I could pick it up and carry on.
I've read it before, but now I kind of take it phrase by phrase and I write it down. So I'm trying to kind of understand it more deeply because I'm fascinated by it. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's a book to meditate and to take un suelo little by little. Yes. Estaban hablando del libro de la Esmeralda. ¿Te acuerdas que nos encontramos con el libro de las tablas de la Esmeralda?
Llevo yo una semana ya leyéndome el libro.
Naida is reading the same book now for a week.
Okay, so that's so cool. So thought is very present then.
Oh yes, very much. Every time we doubt that, we have to talk to ourselves like that mother and father to say, hey, don't doubt it, because it's true. We are all here so interconnected and synchronized. Yeah, someone wanted to say something?
When we were doing Alexandra's transmission, I had one of my favorite guides there, the lion. He came through for you and he said the sun shine upon you, and he is my Egyptian god as well from Lyra. And so you have very much a starseed origin in Lyra. He always come through in Egyptian. I always contact with Thoth too. So it's so good. And I love the sun was shining on you, which is Ra as well, right? So we have so many synchronicities there with that.
Yes, and remember, Ismail, that I wrote as as a review from the previous one that I felt a lot of solar and the Sekhmet energy and the lion and Sekhmet. And the next day after the transmission, I wrote an hymn to Sekhmet. Yeah, and the sun is my go-to all the time. I love that. So thank you for the confirmations.
Bueno, pues ha sido una serie de confirmaciones también porque él tiene a ese dios para ella que es un león y bueno, pues ha sentido él que está muy conectado a Alexandra porque también pertenece a los felinos Liran y bueno, pues...
Además tiene cara de felina.
I understood that.
You understood that. Do you want me to translate to the rest of the group?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, Naida says that she has feline face also. Naida feels like Alexandra has like feline face.
Lyran roots for sure.
Lyran roots, I feel it also very strong, very powerful. And yeah, I'm very sensitive to the Lyran too. Long story. for another day. Yeah, Naida, anything else there? ¿Hay algo más?
No.
That's it, no? Okay, very good. So I'm
For
gonna go
Naida,
to...
can I just add that I get such a Kalima energy from the portal that you have up there, like her armor. Do you know Kalima?
I don't know who is Kolimar.
She's like a goddess, I believe in, I think a Hindu, I'm not sure, like with Shiva and stuff. And she's of the underworld or the death, but she's also known as the kindest goddess as well. And we have such a misinterpretation, but I love how she's done these vibrant colors too. So it's almost embracing that. And with her saying like how we evolve and we choose to come and evolve and stuff too, I just felt that cycle, right? Through life and death and the appreciation of it. It's a really beautiful portal, Naida.
Jan.
I thought that was one of my first thoughts was Kalima. And she's speaking out. We need to speak out because she's got the blue here and grounding herself, and then the green diamond here.
Yes.
So yeah, and coming out. Yeah, Kalima.
Kalima. ¿Sabes quién es?
Kali,
No.
K-A-L-I, Ma, M-A. I do a mantra to her pretty much every day.
I felt the same. That is so strange, especially the middle part where it looks like the tongue. And if you've seen a picture, you know what I'm talking about. It's mostly red and blue. And this ground bit where there's brown. There is this famous picture of her standing on top of a demon. So it's sort of like destruction of evil and, you know, sort of like a blessing where the people usually pray to her for that kind of thing. So it had that type of resonance as well.
That's what I thought she was. I know Kali is a destroyer. With the fire and all that.
Shiv is the destroyer.
Oh, Shiva. Okay. My bad.
And this is the sort of, I think it's in Hinduism, it is quite, they have a lot of gods and goddesses. Durga is the
Durga.
Yeah, Durga is the wife of Shiv, and Kalima is one of her avatars. So like when she wants to beat up the bad guys, she becomes Kalima.
Somebody's got to do it, right?
Pues bueno, para la mayoría de ellos representa Kalima, que es una diosa que pues que se encarga de limpiar las cosas que no son necesarias y tal. Y que gracias a esa limpieza pues evolucionamos y nos expandimos y crecemos, como has dicho tú, en constante evolución. Pero es que lo ha sentido Jan se encomienda a ella muchísimo, prácticamente cada día hace un mantra sobre esta diosa. Él es la que ha empezado a hablar de ella, ¿no? Y bueno, pues ya pues el resto también pues han sentido esa conexión a ella que la han sentido desde el principio, nada más que como no tuvieron la oportunidad de ser preguntadas, pues le ha explotado del pecho decirlo.
Thank you very much.
It's very powerful. It's very powerful. The goddess.
Yeah. Cellini dice que es una diosa muy poderosa.
Buscaré sobre ella. A ver.
She will search about her, the Naida says. Yeah.
We are so tapped into each other today. I can't even explain how the synchronicities with us. It's crazy how connected we are today. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's wonderful, yeah.
Talking about synchronicity. I have a good night. I'm going to take off. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Wesley, brother.
Thank you.
I hope you have a great week or weekend or whatever day it is, whatever time it is. Because I always get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Actually.
Thank you, brother.
So lads, take it easy. And I hope there's plenty of unfolding from your universes. Right, peace out. Hey, take it easy.
Bye, brother.
I'm gonna say this as well. Actually, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
So the synchronization of these energies, like that's the brilliance of it. That's what you're working with. That's what we're working with, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Peace out.
Peace out, brother.
This thing, where is
it? Beautiful. Well, thank you. The same thing. I think we have reached that time also to wrap up. And yes, to wish you a wonderful week. If any of you would like a portal, you can contact me, and Naida will transform that portal, that personal portal that you got from the transmission, and she will transform it with colors and things like that, like the one that she has next to her. So that's what she does. She channeled the portals here during the sessions, and then if someone wants the personalized portal, yeah, you can contact me, and then I will put you in contact to each other, and then you can sort of order one from her. And she has like a second stage. It's like the first stage is here, that she does it like in a scratch, and then when she start doing that in the computer, she start visualizing the whole portal in movements, and then she starts seeing the colors. During this time that we are here, she hasn't got that time to go into those details, but when someone orders a portal from her, she takes that time during the day to meditate and to visualize again that portal that she has in front of her, and then everything starts recreating again like magically, and then she starts seeing which color goes in each part, and every single movement. She also gets messages from them to help the person who ordered the portal. So yeah, I just need to say that because yeah, she's doing an incredible job in all the groups. Jan, yes, please.
You had asked for a reminder for light language. Happy birthday for Elle.
Yeah, we should do that if you want. Wilma is not gonna be participating, are you? Wilma is gonna do no. Yeah, we can give it a go and see how it sounds. Those who don't want to do it, just don't do it. Yes. Another thing, I have to do an announcement about a workshop that I will do with Marta Dada. She's this lady from Mexico. We did this workshop yesterday, but for Spanish speakers, and we will do it for English speakers on the 27th. This workshop is about the discernment of true love, the discernment of the obsolete love that we had programmed from the past, and this new version of love that will help us to transcend and ascend. That's the workshop about. So that's another announcement on the 27th of May. And saying this, yes, let's do this. I mean, I'm very curious about what comes from this.
I'm curious too.
All right. So let's express that. I'm gonna do whatever it comes. It's gonna come. If it sounds weird, it sounds weird. It's gonna come. Let's see. Tika hutia kahon tai sao tenaka tu mai seteneho kitika tustineka kuota. And my guides are telling me, you see, it doesn't need to go with the rhythm that you have on earth. It doesn't need to follow the same thing. You can congratulate her and celebrate her birthday with light languages in any tone that you want. So please do if you feel like doing it. Ishine kakunta hotati sanao ishana katamastina otaste kanatu mata tisinama o matatana to setao isanata makutesa o kaishanaho. Beautiful soul.
Yara henarianta harani, siadara enahinai, tiara te henari enarianete, tiara taratarani, tiara hai.
Ole. Anybody else would like to have a go? What about you, Christy? This is a good opportunity. and just put you in the spot, but that's my nature, just to activate people.
I did get a message.
Okay.
I got a message that you are a gift to everybody around you. You're a gift. Happy birthday. And they are very grateful that you decided to come.
Aw, thank you, Allison.
You're welcome.
It's really good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Thank you, guys.
Happy birthday, Yael.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, sweetness.
Beautiful blessings to you as well.
We should have had a candle. Let's all pretend.
I got them. I got 3 here.
I got my granddaughter.
You need to blow them.
Same birthday.
What's that, Alisa?
I said her and my granddaughter share the same birthday.
Same birthday.
My granddaughter turned 4 yesterday. Yeah. How special is that?
It is special.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to your granddaughter.
On the 5th of the 5th.
The 5th of the 5th.
Magic.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. Okay, beautiful. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing all these wonderful moments.
Thank you.
And have a wonderful, wonderful time and week. See you, lovelies. See you.
Bye bye.
See you.
Bye-bye.
See you. Bye.